Hello, hello.
Oh, we're on.
We are on.
We're on, y'all.
We're on like Donkey Kong, baby. You are tuned into Daddy Kool Records. I am Ariel Stevenson. We make sure we got our audio going.
Hey.
Hey. Turn the audio down. We're getting set up here, getting tuned in. Hope everybody's doing well. We got a bunch of Tuesday stuff to talk about on a Monday night.
Always.
Tuesday.
I think we got some cool stuff this
on
week.
A Monday. Yeah, I think so.
I don't think I'm on the Instagram now.
Are you? Oh, no, you're not.
I'm not.
You've fallen.
Instagram, why?
You've fallen away. Oh, yeah, Instagram totally fell over. That's why.
Instagram.
So troublesome. Let's see if I can get it going again. Holding down the fort, Craig.
Freaking, I'm watching it on your phone.
Right? I think we're back on. And we're kind of back.
Good enough, I'd say.
Tuck in a little bit more. There you are. Hey, everybody. Let me see if I can find us on, are we on live for Facebook? Anybody on Facebook? Let me see if I can find our Tuesday. Getting tuned in, getting set up. Let's see if we can find how to get on to Daddy Kool's Tuesday. Hey, Manny. Hey, Manny. Hey, Manny. Hi. Can you pull up your live feed on your phone for us to look at so we can make sure we're on here?
Live feed?
For
yeah,
Facebook?
because I don't see... Maybe I'm not pulling it up yet. Let's see if I can find one. Everybody just bear with us for a second. Just trying to pull up our live feed from Facebook so that I can see y'all's comments. Hey, everybody on Instagram and Facebook, as soon as I can see it,
I'm
though.
going to bring up my phone.
Make sure we're live.
Dum-da-dum-dum. Uh-huh. Got it.
Are we on?
Yep.
Right. And just turn the audio down. We're almost there, folks. Thanks for bearing with us. Awesome. Cool. All right. Groovy. Now we can see what y'all are saying when we're on here. So, hi. I'm Ariel.
I'm Craig.
And we're live at Daddy Kool Records. Manny is watching on his desktop. Now you're
Heck
on.
yeah.
Yeah, awesome. And we're live from Daddy Kool Records in St. Petersburg, and it is Tuesday live on a Monday night. Every Monday night at 6:30 on Instagram and Facebook. We are going to be talking about all the used records that we've gotten in and cleaned and processed and are adding to the bins tomorrow morning. You get a sneak preview here tonight, and you get to find out what we're putting out in the bins before we put it out. And you can comment in the live feed if you want to call dibs on any of these records, if you want us to have it set aside for you tomorrow, local or otherwise. You can come pick it up in the morning, or we'll ship it out to you starting tomorrow. So we have a full list, all organized, of all the titles that we will be putting out, and we will publish that after the broadcast, but we'll talk about some of it here tonight, as well as some of the events that you maybe should know about that are coming up. So,
Heck yeah.
in a nutshell, slightly cracked. Yeah. It was kind of funny when I came in today. I saw like one bin of used for me to clean, and I was like, oh no, like that's all we've got. But no, we have a couple hundred.
I'd say so.
At least a couple hundred records that we've cleaned and that are going to be going out tomorrow since we did our last video last week. So these are all new. We have a special new arrivals for our used section. Right when you walk into the store to the right-hand side, everything that we talk about in the video tonight will be put out there tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. when we open the store. So anyways, enough setup. We've got lots of folks tuning in. Hi to everybody who's watching on Facebook and Instagram. It's really awesome that you're tuning in. We're having a lot of fun and learning a lot as we go and how to do these live videos. So thanks for sticking with us. And hopefully, nothing breaks while we're broadcasting and we can talk about some good tunes.
I'd say this is like the beta phase.
Definitely beta phase. We're definitely in our beta phase right now, for sure. So anyways, so we got a lot of really cool stuff in this week. One of the first things I figured we would talk about, I don't know if anybody is a color disc fan, if you really are into like special pressings of records that are different colors and clear and all that. We've got some really cool used records and that are new used, most of them, like very, very lightly used. And there's so many that I can't even remember them all, but one that I just did today that we have to enter in still is this Tennis double album, Yours Unconditionally. I believe that's the title. And it is a pink and blue split. And each record is like kind of a different split. If you love tennis, this is a really special pressing of that album. I believe we have it priced at
$29?
$15.
That's it?
I think so. Maybe not. I think it's $15. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
But that is the pink and blue split. I also got in this 2012 reissue of Ventures in Space. And this is clear vinyl, so it's the Ventures on clear vinyl, so that was kind of cool to get in. Yeah. And we've got that at $19 as well. So those were some cool of the color discs that we got in. I don't know if we had any others pulled aside.
I got a couple, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Where are they?
Thanks everybody who is watching now. We've got some folks on Facebook and on Instagram. 73 Degrees Flea is watching. Hi, guys. I think the new Brutarians just tuned in on Instagram. Hey,
What's
guys.
up?
Your swag is my favorite.
Heck yeah.
Oh, nice.
So,
yes.
I'm an advocate of Glass Animals.
Always.
Love them. Love their stuff. They're finally recording again. I know their drummer got in a really, really bad biking accident.
Oh, that's right.
So they've been kind of laying low for a little bit. But this is their second album. It's on blue vinyl. I think this is one to really check out. Even if you've never heard it, want to feel it out, go for it. It's rad. The other one I pulled was this clear with blue, black, and white splatter.
Oh, yeah.
My Morning Jacket.
That one's really cool. It looks like an agate or something inside.
It's pretty sweet. I love My Morning Jacket.
My Morning Jacket's hard to go wrong with.
I agree.
Yeah. Some good cool weather tunes. It's cozy weather tunes.
Lay on your patio.
Yeah.
Have
rocking
a
chair. Have a fiddle. This one's really cool, though. I'm like, I just cleaned it, so I don't want to touch it, but it is one of the more unique color discs I've seen with the splatter pattern. It's really cool. In fact, I ran around the shop today showing it to everybody. So
I think I have one more.
Yeah.
Oh, guilty pleasure of mine.
I knew it.
I can't deny it.
You have to.
I
was hoping.
I'm not even going to pretend I don't love Brendan Urie. So we have this Panic at the Disco. It's on black and white marbled. Which is probably, I think, the first pressing they did. Probably some kind of pre-order for them or something.
And it's fueled by ramen.
I do love Fueled by Ramen. They're one of the good guys for sure.
Yeah, definitely amongst the indie-ish more labels, and that's a really cool pressing. Even if you're not a Panic at the Disco fan, it's still one of the coolest color discs I've ever seen.
I'm a fan of anyone that can sing in 5 octaves.
Same.
So.
Can't go wrong. I mean, I'm always advocating for George Michael. So
there we go.
You.
Okay.
I feel you. So yeah, that's just like a very small amount of the color discs that we got in this week. There's going to be a bunch more put out. We'll highlight some of them on our Instagram highlights as well. So if there's anything you're looking for in particular, I know we had a panda bear.
The panda bear, yeah.
Yeah, we had a panda bear on color vinyl as well. So be sure to check out that because I've never seen such a haul. And this is all from one collection that we're going.
And then
through.
I think we're gonna have a lot of colored next week too.
Yeah, a lot of color discs coming in next week. So be sure to check those out. Amongst the list of things I wanted to just like mention, we did get a vibrators picture discs in. We got some. Oh, I had this one pulled.
These are yours, right?
These are mine back here. Okay. Had the Allman Brothers band. I love the Allman Brothers band, mostly because they have ties to Florida, Jacksonville, and the like. And we got this copy of the Allman Brothers band, self-titled, has Black-Hearted Woman, which is one of my favorite songs. This is $11. This is a really nice copy of this record. I was stoked about it. If you like the Allman Brothers, you like the Allman Brothers. I don't know what to tell you.
They know what they're getting into.
So that was more of the like classic used section, and not as much of a new used edition that I was stoked to see. Also got this really sweet copy of The Doors, Waiting for the Sun, which has Hello, I Love You. Also, Spanish Caravan is on here. They do Spanish Caravan. This is $15. And if you're familiar with local lore, you know this young man kicked around these parts. Mr. Morrison kicked around these parts for quite a while in St. Petersburg. And you always wonder, where does that land in the music? I don't know. I think it's pretty obvious that he spent a good chunk of time in a weird part of Florida with old people. I don't know.
It's kind of the best place, though.
Those were two that I was kind of stoked about for you classic rock fans, folks that are trying to build or rebuild a record collection. Those are two quintessential records to have for sure.
And on that similar note, we have 2 reissues for the Rolling Stones.
Hold that thought. Hannah wants to know how much the Panic at the Disco is. Let me pull that while you're talk about the Rolling Stones. Go ahead.
I want to say it was $29.
$29 for the Panic at the Disco color disc. If you're interested, Hannah, let us know and we'll set it aside for you.
Yes.
Awesome.
So, kicking it back. So we have Exile on Main Street. This one's $25.
nice.
And this is a 1987 reissue. So if you want something that's got a little history, you know, they've definitely been to proms,
yeah.
you know.
And that's my favorite. I think that's like my favorite
I'd agree.
Stones album.
I'd agree.
And I'm not like the most diehard Stones fan, but I love Exile on Main Street.
Yes. And then also Sticky Fingers. This one is 1986 reissue. And that one was $19. So if you want something pretty.
If you want a sexy ass cover, it's just like machismo sex, like just pouring out of that cover. It's ridiculous.
I'm okay with it.
How many albums have like tried to like model themselves after this album cover too? It's crazy, and book covers too, and such like that. But these are 2 really, really good, solid copies of Rolling Stones records that you should definitely get your hands on, and they are a bargain price for the condition that they're in as well. So if there's something that you see, let us know. Again, my name's Ariel. This is Craig.
Hello.
We're live at Daddy Cool Records in St. Petersburg. It is Tuesday, live on a Monday. Every Monday at 6:30 p.m. We're live here talking about everything we're adding to the used bins for this week that you can buy tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the shop. Or if you are not local, we do ship. So keep that in mind. Hi to everybody on Instagram.
That's it.
Hi to everybody on Facebook.
I can't see comments on Facebook, though.
Oh.
Unless there aren't any. Maybe there's not. I don't know.
Maybe if you're on Facebook or Instagram and you want to just like say hey, please drop a comment, let us know where you're watching from, or if there's anything you're looking for or anything you're excited about. We appreciate the non-vacuous communication stream. It's pretty groovy.
Ooh.
So,
What else
keeping with the list of things, I found this one today. I cleaned this one today. All you Old Crow Medicine Show fans, we got a brand spanking new, but it's been opened once copy of Carry Me Back. Love Old Crow Medicine Show. Got to see them at Tampa Theater in 2008.
Yeesh.
And everybody was dancing on the floor in front of the stage, and it was amazing. And I was definitely in love when they sang Down Home Girl, but they sang it You're Such a Florida Girl, and they changed the blossoms to orange blossoms, and I was just like, damn, this heat. But anyways, this is Carry Me Back. This has some tunes I really like. Steppin' Out, Half Mile Down, Sewanee Mountain Cat Fight, another one I really like, and we have that priced at $17, and it's a new used, basically brand spanking new Old Crow Medicine Show, again, and not one that you see come through used very often. So anyways, so that was the next one that I found. Do you have another one that you were poking around with?
Let's see. Oh yeah, there's Jethro Tull.
Oh, hell yes.
I love Jethro Tull. I'm lucky enough to see him a few times. So this is a German pressing, which, again, not really seen often. What do we have it at? $15. When I actually had a decent collection, I think I had just about every Jethro Tull album there was, but not German. So if you want something a little left field, that's the guy, or all your hootin' tootin' flute playing needs.
Yeah, and I'm the daughter of a flute player, so Jethro Tull was kind of like a 4-letter word in our house, but this is the record that I like the most out of all the Jethro Tull albums. To me, this is the one that, should be in the record collection if you're going to have a Jethro Tull, which there's a lot of Jethro Tull in the vinyl world, so not all are created equal, let's say.
Usually, you see, Thick as a Brick over and over. But
yeah, it's a cool...
This is one I don't really see often.
It's a cool pressing. It's a really good album. It's definitely a little more, I don't know, has both feet on the ground, I guess I would say. So it's a really solid record for sure. Keeping in the classics, got some Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. Dire Straits is one of my favorite bands. We've got Sultans of Swing on this record, classic Dire Straits tune, Down to the Waterline, Twisted by the Pool, Walk of Life, Money for Nothing, Tunnel of Love. This is a perfect, clean, crispy-ass copy. It's an original, and it's $15 on that we've got the Dire Straits. So I was pretty excited about that.
Heck yeah. I went and grabbed these over there just because for the bargain people, we got 2 ELO records, both only $3.
Dang.
They look pretty damn well. They've been taken care of. But yeah.
All you Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack fiends.
Yeah.
Get them while you can. ELO is one of those albums that's either $1 or $20.
There's no in between. I guess there's an in between, but
well, now there is. We just created it.
I don't know why that is, but it is.
I love ELO.
Yeah.
So anybody who's a jazz fan, I cleaned today. We got in this copy of Eric Dolphy's Quintet, and featuring Freddie Hubbard. This is a pretty groovy jazz reissue, and it's Eric Dolphy with Freddie Hubbard on trumpet, George Tucker on bass, Roy Haynes on drums, and Jackie Biard on piano. This is a sick jazz record, and it is only $11, which is just crazy to me. So for jazz albums, I was really excited to find that. I don't know if I pulled any other jazz records for tonight. I think that was the only one. But for Eric Dolphy especially, that's a really good price. But to have Freddie Hubbard and Ray Haynes as well on the album, if you like straight ahead jazz, this is a record that you should definitely get your hands on. So also, I was pretty excited about this comp, I'm Your Man, the songs of Leonard Cohen. This is a double disc, I believe. Yeah, I think it's 2 discs. LP, this is a new used. It's barely been played. If you saw like the Tower of Song film about Leonard Cohen, a lot of these artist renderings of his music are on this record. Including Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds doing Tower of Song. Just
Dang.
like...
Wait, really?
Yeah. Pixies do I Can't Forget.
First We Take Manhattan.
R.E.M. does First We Take Manhattan. It's... John Cale does Hallelujah. Done. Like, this is an awesome compilation. It is, something that you will treasure in your possession, believe me, and won't find used again unless you order it online, and it's $29. So, boom. I don't know. I was pretty excited. I love Leonard Cohen. Everybody, if you know me, you know I love Leonard Cohen.
Now I do.
Now you know. I love Leonard Cohen.
Oh, man. What else do we got?
I love Nick Cave doing Leonard Cohen just
That's
about as much.
That's...
like wreck my heart.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, here's a lesson for the kids.
Yeah, a little history lesson.
So back before there was things like dubstep, there lived a man named Sonny Moore, who wrote an emo Bible. This is from first to last. Heroin. Yeah, before he was a DJ of Skrillex, he sang in an emo band and made kids everywhere my age wear girls' pants and whatever.
Oh, but God.
If you are an emo fan as I am, or whatever. But this is Heroin on silver vinyl.
Oh, yeah,
That's the
that
good
was
part.
the other one.
That was the other one, I forgot.
Yeah, the
on
silver
silver vinyl. It's only $15.
History.
If you feel like listening to songs about your dad being evil, there you go.
So many girl pants. So many girl pants.
They still fit.
They shouldn't.
I'm not saying I still wear them, but
hey, there's no judgments about it. Actually, it was funny when like dudes would have to get rid of their pants and need to like. It was like I got some like dudes girl pants,
Yep.
So it worked out. The circle of life and all that.
pretty much
It's
every
fine.
ex in high school, I wore her pants, and then she just wore my like t-shirts.
See, it all works out.
And I was okay with that.
It all works out in the end. We got a buttload of Wire in. Original.
I think it's like
reissue.
5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, we got a bunch of reissues of Wire, like 2006 reissue. Weird, rare, strange. How did we get this reissues of Wire? All Wire. It seems like the entire catalog, basically, of Wire. I pulled Pink Flag. Love this record. Love Wire. Again, you don't see Wire new used, especially mid-2000s reissues. Those are really hard to get your hands on. Only $25 on this Wire album, but we have, let me see here on the list, some of the Wire records that we got in. We got Nocturnal Koreans, Document and Eyewitness, Chairs Missing, and Pink Flag. So that's really cool.
All in the same realm of pretty much brand spanking new.
Like barely played, like nobody's breathed on it or whatever. It's, these are really nice. And I didn't pull this out to talk about, but we also got a copy of Shoo Shoo's The Music of Twin Peaks, which I was stoked about, and that is $15. So I meant to pull that one out, but yeah. Also, we got a bunch of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, which pretty groovy. Let me see where we put that in. I pulled this copy of Full Moon Fever, which Free Fallin', I Won't Back Down, a lot of the great tunes that I love from Tom Petty. Let's see, I don't know if it made it. Here it is. Yeah, we got Full Moon Fever and Let Me Up, I've Had Enough from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Full Moon Fever's for $13, and the Let Me Up, I've Had Enough, we've got at $11. So that was pretty groovy. The shop is still open. We're open until 8 o'clock tonight if you want to come down. Everything we're talking about will be available tomorrow, but you can, come say hey or whatever. You're welcome to stop by. Yeah. Also got a pretty sweet reissue, 180-gram pressing of ZZ Top's Tres Hombres. Waiting for the bus and move on down the line to the most iconic songs I play out. You see people tap their feet across an entire expanse of hundreds. This is a quintessential record. It's $29. It's in really, really good condition. Again, these are some barely played records. So pretty excited to get some ZZ Top. And I don't know if anybody's familiar with this, but the gatefold on this one is worth pulling out, so I'm gonna do it. I'm so sorry. This is my favorite. I don't know if y'all can see, but it is a Tex-Mex fiesta here in this gatefold, and that alone is worth it. I just thought you should see what gatefold artwork looked like then. It's just worth it. It's worth the journey. So, pretty stoked about ZZ Top, clearly. Clearly, I'm the one who's the most excited in the room.
I'm getting close.
You are getting close. Move it on down the line.
Another 20 years or so.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Always.
I believe in you.
I believe in you too.
I believe in you. I know you're going to make it.
Well, there's a Tom Selleck party on Wednesday, and they're doing like a mustache contest, and I haven't decided if I'm doing that or not.
Oh my God.
I might wake up on Wednesday and just go for it.
I have a coffee mug that says I'm saving myself for Tom Selleck.
I'd like to believe I still am.
Magnum PI clearly had a big impact on me as a young, very troubled youth. So, just going to run through a few more records from the list.
Mm-hmm.
We have a copy of Nirvana's Nevermind for $13. We have NoFX, self-titled and the greatest song ever written. That's $11 and $15. We got a copy of Primal Scream's Vanishing Pointin' for $19. We also got a copy of the Grateful Dead's What a Long Strange Trip It's Been in for $19. And we also got some... I mentioned The Wire. We also got Ecstasy in, some Steely Dan. We got a copy of the Greatest Hits record, which is awesome to have. And what else? Oh, the Walker Brothers, Night Flights. That was pretty cool for $25. So, again, we'll post the list after the show live. Coming up, we do have some events. Second Saturday, February 8th from 6 to 10 p.m. We have the Daddy Kool Market out on the street and the art show and music. And who's on the lineup this month?
We have Loose Talk, which is members of Amberlin, their new project, band Rillian, and then Carrie Courtney.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That'll be really awesome. We do that every month on the second Saturday. Usually I'm here with my Hello Darlin' Records bus. I won't be here this month, but I will be here next month in March. But be sure to come check it out. Also, you can get your tickets at Daddy Kool Records. Anytime, anywhere. There's lots of great events coming up. I'm trying to think.
I believe the one we had announced is Green Sky Bluegrass.
Oh, yeah.
Those will go on sale Friday.
Awesome.
I don't know off the top of my head how much they are, but we will have them if you're interested.
And then be sure to tune back in Thursday at 6:30. I'll be here. We'll be here again talking about new releases that are coming out on Friday. So that's it, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Have an awesome week, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Damn.